Welcome everybody to yet another Coffee Time with Hako, the show where I have my morning coffee and then we yap off into the void. Welcome in everybody. Today, latte in a The Last of Us mug. Fantastic game. The first one. Let's not talk about the second one. But we're not here to talk about golf clubs and The Last of Us. We're here to talk about Ju Fufu. So, Ju Fufu is back on the banner and I've been honestly getting the question more than I was expecting. Hako, is Ju Fufu still good? Should I pull her? So I thought, let's have some coffee and let's talk about the adorable little tiger fire. Now we interrupt the regular programming for an ad break. This time sponsored by Top Up Live. It is your one-stop gacha shop on the internet. What if I told you that animators are 30% off? Well, they are at Top Up Live. And I told them if we're gonna do this, you better throw in a good deal as well. And the deal is, you click the link, you get an additional 12% off. So Top Up Live, it is my favorite current website because it's the only one that's giving me money. Now, if you're completely new to the game, I know we have a lot of new people, and you have no idea what Ju Fufu does. Well, she is a fire stunner. You might be thinking, that's a cool combo. Is there any other fire stunners? Well, we have quite a lot. So what sets Ju Fufu apart from these other fire stunners? Well, one of the big things is that she has a presence on the field even after she's switched out. So she's like the most off-field out of all of our stunners, kind of tied together with Trigger. Apart from doing off-field attacks, she also has some interesting mechanics into her kit. She buffs crit damage by 50%. She buffs chain attack damage by 20% and ultimate damage by 40%. And through her additional ability, every time your character uses an ultimate, Ju Fufu gives them back 300 decibels. Now these are quite unique buffs, and one of the big ones is the additional ability, which basically refunds 10% of your ultimate. Now there is a character above every other character that really makes use out of Ju Fufu as the by far best in slot agent, and that agent is Yishwan. They are the intended pair together and they are absolutely broken. And in Yishwan's case, nobody else comes even close in the standard position as we have it in the game right now. Why is that, you ask? Well, Yishwan, she has two ultimates. One that works off her... What's her special bar called? Well, one that works off her special bar and then one that works off decibels. Now the neat thing is that both of these ultimates will... Well, one benefit of the 40% extra damage, but each of these ultimates will also give a refund of 300 decibels, even if you did not use decibels to cast your ultimate. So Yishwan and Ju Fufu, they are great together. What about other characters? Ju Fufu works with Rupture and with Attacker Agents. Now there isn't a single Rupture or Attacker Agent in the game that doesn't benefit off Ju Fufu. She's quite a good universal stunner. But outside of Yishwan, a lot of times Trigger will be a better stunner, or if it's a fire or ice agent, then Lighter is a better stunner. And I would say if you're just looking for a good general stunner to use in all the teams, Trigger does that job better, although she might be slightly more reliant on investment because her engine is really good and kind of important. Meanwhile, Ju Fufu can make excellent use out of Lycon's engine or Hellfire gears as a free-to-play option. So, when it comes down to it, would I recommend that you pull for Ju Fufu? I would if you really want to power up your Yishwan. If you're just looking for a general stunner, I would say hold off maybe, and quite frankly I would advise everybody to hold off until the next dev livestream where we can see what kit Dialyn brings to the table. Now my bet with Dialyn is that she's gonna be a Rupture focused stunner that is more general than Ju Fufu in the sense that more characters will be able to bring out 100% of her power, and hopefully not have as much as her potential hidden away behind a certain teammate as Ju Fufu has it with Yishwan. But if you know me by now, you know what I say. Always pull with your heart. Ju Fufu is one of the most adorable characters in the game. For me, she carried the 2.0 story, and I think she's sweet, she has some cool animations, and she has a freaking robot popcorn dog. What's not to love? So let's smack a pull rating. Now, if you have a Yishwan and you really want to power her up, Ju Fufu is great. I honestly have a hard time seeing them making a better stunner for Yishwan anytime soon, probably not during Season 2. So, If you want the hard focus Yishwan, if you're a Yishwan main, I'd probably put her at an 8 out of 10 if you're just focused on buffing up Yishwan. Now let's also attach a value if you don't have Yishwan, or you don't care about powering up Yishwan, and you just want a kind of generalist stunner. 6 out of 10. Definitely not bad, but definitely not a must pull. One of the great things about her is that she works with rupture agents, and we're getting more of those. Meanwhile, we still have a very few select characters that actually works with rupture agents. So that is great. And once again, as a big tip, I would advise maybe holding fire, even if you want to go for your Fufu. If you care about saving pools and making the right decisions, yada yada, maybe holding fire until the live stream so we see what Dialyn actually does. All we know so far is that she's a physical stunner, and chances are that she might, we don't know, she might severely power creep your Fufu. So if you care about that sort of thing, holding off might be smart. But if you want, you just want Fufu because she needs her headbats, go right ahead. Everybody, let me know your thoughts down below. Are you picking up your Fufu? Have you picked up your Fufu? And do you think that Dialyn will be a power creep to your Fufu? Let's talk. Everybody, as always, thanks so much for watching. Have a big hug. Until next time, Hako out.
Oh, I wish that you could just take it easy. Lay back, fast the way I roll. So get off my tail, or else you will get to say hello to my jolly sharks. Got up, like, don't you know? Don't you know? You should know that I'll fight them all. These sharks got up, like, don't you know? Hurry up and get it done. But don't run my patience to the ground. If you need me here, these sharks got up, like, don't you know? Ooh, yeah, you better keep it fun. When I try, I'm second to none.